With closing arguments looming, Alex Murdaugh's defense presenting a surprising new theory in the double murder trial.
My opinion is the totality of the evidence is more suggestive of a two-shooter scenario.
Crime scene expert Timothy Palmbach arguing Paul Murdaugh was shot at such close range, a lone shooter would not have been able to quickly recover to gun down his mother, Maggie.
It's not as if they can instantaneously suffer that, drop the shotgun, run to wherever the blackout rifle is, pick that up, and then in any kind of a reasonable time period engage in a meaningful assault. Also highlighting the fact Paul and Maggie were shot with two different guns. Why would one shooter bring two long rifles, two long weapons to the event? You can't handle and shoot two of them.
The defense strategy, trying to sow doubt that Alex Murdaugh pulled the triggers.
I didn't shoot my wife or my son anytime.
Back in January, I talked about the case with Joe McCullough, a close friend of Murdaugh and attorney on another case involving him.
And to be clear, the defense can say someone else did it, but they don't have to say who did it.
They do not. All the defense has to do is raise a reasonable doubt and pick off one juror. Takes a unanimous verdict. And I think the unanimity of a verdict here is going to be hard.
In the courtroom Monday, the defense calling its final witness Murdaugh's younger brother.
It's the hardest thing I've ever been through in my life.
John Marvin, emotional, describing finding some of his nephew's remains at the crime scene.
And I started cleaning. And I can promise you, no mother or father or aunt or uncle should ever have to see and do what I did that day.
The judge also ruling jurors can go visit the scene of the crime, that 1,700-acre Murdaugh estate known as Moselle, after the defense argued it was critical for the jury to understand how the murders played out.
Where the feed room is compared to where Maggie's body was, compared to where the quail pens are, where the doghouse is. I mean, you just can't really appreciate the spatial issues without actually seeing them.
All right, so back here live in Walterboro, South Carolina, and again, I'm going to step aside so you can just sort of see the few dozen folks who gather this time roughly every morning. They line up for one of those coveted spectator seats inside the courtroom. The courtroom has been packed every day. This morning, in terms of what we can expect, 4 or 5 rebuttal witnesses from the prosecution. After that, that field trip by the jury to the property, and then after that, jury instructions. After that, closing arguments, then jury instructions. And there is a decent chance that the jury could get this case by the end of the week. Chanel.
All right. Thank you, Craig. Joining us with more perspective on these latest developments is NBC News legal analyst Danny Cevallos. Danny, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Let's start with that field trip, as Craig just mentioned. What will the jury get out of physically going to the crime scene there, and how does it help the defense?
According to the defense, hopefully for them, the jury will see the distances involved, and maybe that will help them flesh out their theory that it's unlikely that Murdaugh was the shooter because there may have been 2 other shooters or whatever the case may be. Frankly, it may just be a ploy to get some kind of reasonable doubt. Maybe a juror will think, boy, these distances are a lot further than I thought they were originally. Not entirely sure, but I can tell you this.
Okay.
Jury views happen almost never. I've asked for them before, and I've gotten them 0.0 times. The last one I even heard of was the O.J. trial. The reason is judges hate them. They're an administrative nightmare. They're a liability. And with these jurors, you have to keep them confidential. How are you going to do that? You're going to black out the windows? It's going to be very difficult to run this jury view the way the judge wants to, which is why they're almost never granted.
It's so interesting. And then on that note, how will the jury react to the new testimony from the defense experts saying that they do believe there were 2 shooters?
Yeah, look for the prosecution to take the other side of that coin and say, this is a smart lawyer. To throw off investigators, he brought 2 guns. He used 2 firearms, and there's no real evidence that one shooting happened more than maybe a minute or 2. That's enough time in between to grab another firearm. But it's something 1 or 2 jurors might seize on in favor of the defense.
All right, we'll just have to see what happens. Danny, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.